Chrissy Teigen, who is massive on Twitter, has now revealed that she has blocked over 1 million users, as well as deleted thousands of old tweets because the online harassment against her is getting too much to bear. Hey, what's up, IOers? It's Mackenzie here with a really serious and kind of scary story around Chrissy Teigen. But like you might have noticed on the platform lately, I'm not really allowed to say a lot of things, especially dealing with certain people that have been in the news a lot lately, so forgive me if some of this is kind of hard to put together because I'm going to be leaving out a lot of the details on this one and going to leave it to your imagination, if you will. Okay, so now for the story. So Chrissy has been dealing with tons of hate on Twitter over the last week or so, with almost every one of her recent tweets being flooded with replies asking her to explain her connections with Jay and explain why there are reports of her being on his flight log and potentially vacationing on his island. Even though I did want to point out that we don't know if these flight logs are actually legit or not. As a response to all the hate and allegations of a connection to him, Chrissy tweeted out on July 10th, quote, "I have never met that man or been to the island or on the plane." But after this, the hate did not lessen and seems to have actually intensified, with people then digging up plenty of old tweets of hers that can be interpreted to be speaking in a suggestive way about. There's also a number of tweets about pizza that people are interpreting to be insidious, but that's a solid reach for me, and I don't put those two together at all. And I'm slightly biased towards Chrissy because I follow her and I find her really funny on Twitter, but some of the tweets do raise an eyebrow, honestly I can't lie, especially in this current climate with G Maxwell just being arrested. Then things heated up when a Twitter user called her out for deleting 28,000 tweets. Then Chrissy responded saying, quote, "I actually deleted 60,000 tweets because I cannot stand you idiots anymore and I'm worried for my family. Finding me talking about toddlers and tiaras in 2013 and thinking you're some sort of operative." Then when the situation kept getting worse, she tweeted out again, quote, "I have blockchained over 1 million people. 1 million people today and I'm still flooded with sick psychopaths. So please spare me the just ignore them. They're just trolls." Then adding later, quote, "If Twitter doesn't do something about this actually scary harassment, I'm gonna have to go." Then she later added that if Maxwell does end up speaking and clear her name, she doesn't feel like this tirade against her will ever end. And she ended up privating her Twitter so only people that follow her can see her tweets. But it doesn't look to have stopped people from continuing to call her out on the platform. Okay everyone, so that's all from me for this wild story today. Please let me know your thoughts on all this, especially if you've been on Twitter and you've seen more of the tweets that are out there, because there are tons circulating at this point. I just can't really show you a lot of them. Do you think people are overreacting, or do you think Chrissy should face the music here? Especially because we've seen Shane Dawson get absolutely dragged through the mud for very similar comments. For my opinion, when I first read through this, I thought it was, quite a stretch. But with all that we've seen coming out about big celebrities lately, honestly I'm not really gonna write anything off at this point because we've just seen how messed up some stuff in Hollywood can be. Okay, well that's all for the insane story, but before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from my Tana dating Francesca video. So Lady Miss Trace said, "Harry is an idiot. I didn't like him on the show, and if his decision to break up with her is because of distance, the truth is he will probably regret that." Honestly, yeah, after rumors that Francesca also went out with Vinny from Jersey Shore now, I'm confident he is very regretful and very mad about leaving her. Then Tiara said, "I literally watch everything Io puts out. I don't even know who these people are. LOL, great video as always. Thank you so much." I was really shocked to see how many people didn't know who either of these ladies were. I get not knowing who Francesca is, but I swear if you watch any news or drama channel at this point, you have to know who Tana is, right? Then Vanessa said, "Francesca looks like a younger version of Huda." Honestly, yeah, she really does. I feel like she looks so similar to so many celebrities, but I can't always put my finger on exactly who. Okay everyone, that's all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way here, I really appreciate it, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram to be kept up with all the news and tea you will ever need to know. And I will see you all in the next one.